So today, Kellen Winslow the second, Kellen Winslow Jr., however you want to call it, he was sentenced to 14 years in prison. Now, the reason for this, which it kind of blows my mind, I didn't even I kind of remembered hearing about it, but I like kind of forgot because like court cases take like 5 and 6 years of like litigation and stuff and before people get sentenced. So I like in a sense forgot about it. But apparently he's got a whole bunch of like sexual assault kind of cases, like not the Me Too movement, but like a weird kind of like it's wild. So apparently, like it's first off, let me say, so they gave him 14 years, right? Let's look at some of the cases that he has. Okay, he exposed himself or did a lewd act around or in front of a 77-year-old woman. He did this to a 50-year-old woman. They say he raped a homeless woman. And like if you go look at the cases, Kellen Winslow, his dad played in the NFL. He's a big deal. Like he played good solid years in the NFL. Kellen Winslow Jr. or the second, he played good solid years. Like he was a Pro Bowler and he played in Cleveland. He played in Cleveland. I think he played for Tampa Bay. He might have played for the Packers or something for a second. I know he played for 3 teams, but he had a solid career. And at one point, he was the highest paid tight end in the whole NFL. Did you hear the cases that I just said that he has? Something's wrong with him. I'm not taking anything away from the victims. Hey man, people can't. You can't do stuff to people. Excuse me. There's certain things that you can't just do stuff to people. There's a consequence to it. If there's a super duper crazy man running out here just exposing himself and it's shown to be crazy, like people are like something's wrong with him. But I'm looking at this court case. And this is me without seeing any interviews or anything like that. I'm just reading it and just the behavior of it and looking at the person that he is. Well, not the person that he is, but like the amount of money that he has. Like he was one of these cases. He was riding on a bike and then exposed himself and then rode off into the sunset. What? That's odd and weird behavior. And they vilified the hell out of him in the courtroom. Now, there's a certain group of people in America that would do weird and peculiar things like this and would not be sentenced to 14 years in prison. They would be evaluated. They would be, is it something? What's going on? We need to help this person. No. Not Kellen Winslow. Not Kellen Winslow Jr., not him. No, completely vilified. He's a predator. He's a sexual predator. He did some stuff that was wrong, and then he got out on bond, and he kept doing the same stuff. He'll never learn. What kind of help did we try and get this dude? Because it's odd behavior. It's weird. Look at the circumstance. The dude is a multi-millionaire. Who's riding on a bike just flashing people? Who's finding homeless girls just to take advantage of them? We don't know that whole story. And what's crazy is he actually had beat that case, and then they were trying to retry it, and then he was just like, I'm just gonna plea out to it. So he essentially beat it, but he just said, no, just if I'm getting retried, I just take the plea. I'll plead guilty to it, whatever. Something's wrong with him. This brings me back to the CTE conversation. That dude played tight end. Now, if you don't know what a tight end is, he has the ability to go out and catch the ball, but he spends a lot of time blocking, just like an offensive lineman. So he bangs. He bangs. So he did this for 9 years in the NFL. He did it for college. He played in high school. He did this, played that position all these years, getting smacked around the head. And then after retirement, he's doing very odd things where something has to be wrong with this guy. And all we can say is something is wrong with it. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. You know what? He's a predator. He's a predator. He's a prowler. He's a piece of shit human being. I don't think that's who he is. I don't believe this. I don't believe that at all. You know what I do believe? I believe something's wrong with him. And he needs help. He doesn't need a 14-year prison sentence. He doesn't need that. That's not going to help anybody. He needs help. He should have court-ordered help. You know, they started drug programs and that are funded by the people, funded by taxpayers. And you don't mind letting drug people and child molesters in and out of jail. You don't mind letting them go in and out of jail. Oh, you just have to register as a sex offender for the rest of your life. And here's 3 months. You serve 10 days in jail. So here's 3 months of supervised probation and just. You see what I'm saying? This is a wealthy black man. And man, if you wrong, you wrong. I'm here for it. I get it. If I hear something, I will do a special episode dedicated to how I was wrong. Like, this dude is a piece of trash human being. But where I stand now is, yes, the victims. I hate that it happened. It could happen to anybody. Somebody could be mentally unstable and do things that are mentally unstable. And it's saddening to me because I feel like he's a victim as well. He may have been the victimizer, but he might be a victim of something deeper than what we know. You know, I get it. There's some things that you're just supposed to get through. Man, sometimes you're chemically just not right. Sometimes your head just been hit one too many times. You don't act the way that you typically do. I got a concussion in a football game one time when I was in high school in my senior year against Anderson. And my coach yelled at me. I didn't know I had a concussion, but I knew I wasn't right either, but I had a concussion. And he yelled at me. I didn't say a word back. And that's how we knew I had a concussion. Because you're not just about to yell at me. So with that being said, man, we need to. Our prayers are with everybody, but we definitely need to keep Kellen Winslow and Kellen Winslow Sr. and their whole family lifted up in prayer for sure. Because we don't know. We'll just so quick to vilify people. You know, folk go around shooting up the school and he was a lone wolf. Okay, cool. Okay, he was a lone wolf. But yeah, he had it so rough at home, and they were just treating him so bad, and this girl broke his heart, and he was a 23-year-old junior in high school. Quick to make those kind of statements and quick to jump behind somebody that might be light-skinned, but when it comes to a brother that is wealthy, that, in a sense his wealth can help people, come on, man, y'all don't give the same energy. Does nobody else see this as if what he was doing doesn't seem weird to y'all at all, and I'm just super duper wrong, leave it in the comments, let me know, hit me up, email me, do that whole thing. But I'm just saying, something's wrong with him, and I just think we need to reevaluate it before we rush to judgment. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much.